music that you're making is pulling me to you. It's pulling me to you, and I can't escape it.
Well, I've been playing piano since I was 6, but I didn't actually start writing music until my first year at college in Liverpool. It actually started out with the inspiration for me starting to write music was this very big, ornate room. It was called the reading room, and it had 2 baby grand pianos in it. It's very large, very English, and it was very inspirational, and that's how it all started. I had a poem, I had music, put the 2 together, and off I went. I've been told I sound like Lorena McKenna or Enya or Tori Amos, but I don't know. I mean, I guess everybody wants to think that they have their own style, but I don't know. It's impressionistic. That's a word I've come up with, because you take your own impression of it, and I don't know, I guess you have to decide for yourself. I actually played at a festival in Liverpool on Matthew Street, and I got to play at the Cavern Club where the Beatles played, and it was great. It was a really good experience. That was actually one of the first times I've ever played live before, was at the Cavern Club. Anything, experiences I've had, places I go. I've been on a couple digs actually, one in Turkey and one in Sparta, Greece, and so both of those have been very influential and yeah, inspiring songs. I just finished this last year my bachelor's in Egyptian archaeology at the University of Liverpool, and this year I'm currently studying osteoarchaeology at Southampton. I'm getting my master's. I guess this next year a lot is riding on it, and we'll see where that takes me. I would love to do both, archaeology and music. We'll see if that works out. We've got a pretty good setup at home, actually. My room is now a recording studio. But as you know, I'm away most of the year, so when I come home on the holidays, Christmas and summer, then I record the new material that I've written, and then when I have to go back, it's orchestrated. My dad orchestrates it actually and mixes it, and so then we collaborate on that, usually over Skype and the internet when I'm in England and he's in America. I performed with my Uncle Steve at the Kaiser Rotary Amphitheater this summer, and that was a great experience just because, I mean, he's already doing so well in the Salem area, and just giving me the chance to perform there was a really good experience. I've been living in England for the past few years, and my friend was getting married in a little town right outside of London, and so it was summertime and I had to take the train to get there, and you're going through the middle of the countryside and it's beautiful, sun's out, birds singing, and there's these little platforms that the train's going past. It doesn't usually stop at. I think you have to request for it to stop. There's tiny little things, not even a station, just these little platforms, and I could just imagine someone sitting there and watching the trains go by, and so yeah, that's kind of how it all came about. Met this guy, he's a recent film school graduate from LA, and so we had the opportunity and the means to make this video, and so we're like, which song should we do it with? So we decided to do Trains because it's a very appealing song, and so we had to scout out a lot of locations, but we finally found this really perfect, cute little train in Hood River, and we shot most of the train scenes on there. when I wrote the song, actually, I don't know, for some reason, harmonicas and trains seem to go together. Just the sound that trains make, harmonica, I guess, best fits that musically. And so my uncle is an amazing harmonica player, and so he was the obvious choice to play that part.
Why don't you join me?
There's one scene at the beginning where it's me and the little boy, his name's Sean. We're sitting on the bench, and it was pretty funny trying to get him to really get into character, just because it's kind of awkward sitting there and trying to look mysterious and like you're outside of time. So it was pretty funny, but I think he pulled it off very well. The little girl is supposed to be me, and I'm reminiscing, and so in the beginning where it's flashing back and forth between me and her sitting on the bench, it's me sitting there remembering me years ago sitting there. At the very end, when we're up on the hill, it's me going through the same journey that I went so long ago, but I'm remembering the little boy, and it's all coming together in my head.
Was a little boy watching trees go by on a summer day. So I asked him why, and he said, I'm watching time go by. Why don't you join me? And I said, okay, okay, okay. Let's watch the trains. Does anybody know how to save me from this time? Does anybody know how to slow a speeding train? But he said no, just let it go. It's time to go. It's time to go. The trains are waiting for you. The sky is falling for you. The time is running for you. Yeah, the trains are waiting for you. The sky is falling for you. The time is running for you. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. There was a little boy, and he said,